I'm 21 years old, I live in Australia, and I just feel like a failure. Like I'm 21, I have all these expectations in my head. I should have my dream physique, I should make this amount of money online every month, I should take care of everyone. And the thing is, like, most people would think that's a bad thing. Most people would run away, would go into comfort by saying, no, it's fine. Instead, I'm choosing the path of going towards it, using that as a fuel source, actually getting things done with my life because I feel like I'm so far behind. And no, it's not normal to be a millionaire, to have a 10 out of 10 dream physique, to take care of everyone in your life when you're 21. But like, negativity is energy. So I can feel loads of negativity. I feel like a failure. So I have two choices. Either I complain and nothing else changes, nothing happens, I stay the same. Or I actually do something for once, use that energy, transmit it into action, go to the gym, launch a business, make more money, take care of people I love, and I can actually do something meaningful. And that's the lesson I want to share with you. If you feel like you're a failure or you're behind, good. Like, good on you, genuinely. Because you have there in front of you a source of power, a source of motivation that is basically infinite. Like, you can use it as much as you want. You can have infinite motivation if you want to. Just snap your fingers and believe you do. Use that negativity. When you go to the gym, don't think about the pump. Don't think about having a good time. Don't even think about your dream physique. Think about how far you are to where you would like to be. Like, I know social media has completely transformed expectations. Everyone thinks they need to have abs, be 190 pounds lean, whatever it is. Everyone thinks they need a certain standard. Everyone thinks it's a bad thing. Even though it's unrealistic in most cases, I still think it's positive to use it for motivation. Like, using negative energy to get you out of a shitty situation is a good thing. Once you have your dream physique, once you start making good money, once you start taking care of people, once you start making decent progress, then use positivity. Like, now I've been in the gym 3 years, I can now use some positivity to keep going. But when you're starting off, when you feel you're so far behind, use negativity. Because even though it's not sustainable, negative energy is far more powerful than positive energy in terms of motivation, getting things done, actually taking action. So in the first year or two, just use negative energy. Like, shut up, just do it. Be negative, hate your life because you're fat, hate your life because you're poor, hate your life because of this or that. For 1 or 2 years, get something done, get yourself out of that situation, and then change your life. And once you start seeing progress, once you start understanding how things work, how the gym works, how making money works, how improving yourself works, then switch it up, start being positive about that pursuit. Start seeing the gym as like a health tool, like a health hobby. Start seeing making money as a competition, as something fun, as a video game in real life. Then you can use positive energy. But at first, just use negative energy. And that's why I am proud to say I am happy I feel like a failure. I am happy I feel bad about my situation. Even though for most people, I'm completely fine. I'm 21, I lived in France my entire life. I moved to Australia alone with no money. I managed to sort myself out, find a good job, learn sales, make money, have a girlfriend, just have a good life. Most people would think that's a success, but I still feel like a failure, I still feel behind. And I'm not gonna settle for what everyone's telling me, that it's okay. That no, it's fine. You still have done this, you've accomplished this and that. No, I'm still not satisfied, I want more. And I'm gonna keep pursuing for more, because that's who I am. I use negative energy, and I want the same thing for you. If you're anything like me, if you're masculine, if you have like a good drive, if you want to get stuff done in your life, you want to be memorable, you want to accomplish things, then I can assure you, you're like me. And this video here is motivating the hell out of you, just because you're like me. You know something's bad, you know you're feeling something bad, it's a shitty situation, or like in chess. You can even be in the worst position ever on the chessboard, there's always a best move to make. No matter how fucked you are, there's always a best move to make. Always. No matter how bad things are, there's always the best thing you could do. The best decision you could make. The best move you could take. There's always the best situation. This is the same thing with this. You feel like crap, you're a failure, you're fat, you're overweight, you're poor, whatever it is, you don't have a girlfriend. Good. What's the best move you can make? Because I can assure you, it's not feeling bad about yourself, not feeling sorry for yourself, it's not giving up on your goals, it's not losing motivation, it's taking action. Hopping in the gym, starting a business, talking to girls, whatever it is, doing something that's going to actually improve that situation, that's going to be the best move. And it's the same as in chess. What's the best move you can do now to improve that situation? And that's honestly the mindset that has allowed me to be okay with feeling like a failure and actually therefore taking action. Before I used to feel like a failure, not have this mindset, and I would do nothing because, well, I felt bad, so I was like running away from that feeling. Now I go towards it, I use it, and that's how I'm able to not feel as much as a failure. Start to achieve things, start to build a dream physique, start to actually build muscle mass, lose fat, get some online income, whatever it is, find a girlfriend. I'm just able to do things with my life because I started seeing everything as like worth it, if that makes sense. My negative energy, it's worth it. I can do something with it. Same for the positive. If I feel positive about the gym for some reason, I'll still use that, don't get me wrong. But if you don't feel anything, still dig deep, find that negative energy, and remember, I know it's going to seem harsh, probably many of you guys are not going to agree with this. If you can debate, or if you're debating between using positive or negative energy, if it's at the start of your journey, no matter what it is, use that negative energy. I promise you, everyone who's accomplished something you would like to have, they did through negativity. They didn't like their life, they didn't like their physique, they didn't like being alone, they had a traumatic childhood, they wanted to change something bad. It was negativity. And then once they made progress, they started using positivity. They started understanding how things worked, they may reach their milestone, so they used that to keep pushing. Then they used positivity. But at first, you have nothing. The only thing you have is your dreams and your negativity about the situation you're in. So just use it for the love of God, accomplish something with your life, and I promise, if you apply what I say here and you come back to this video in 6 months or a year or even 2, 5, 10 years, I promise you'll be writing a comment saying, I was so right. Because I know from experience, what I just said here changed my life, and it's going to keep changing it until I basically die. Because I'm always going to have something to do with energy, no matter if it's positive or negative, no matter how I feel, I'm going to do something because of this mindset. So stop being a pussy complaining, take action now, and I'll see you at the top.